Maintaining the health of your engine is crucial to preventing expensive repairs and ensuring that your automobile operates smoothly for many years. Nonetheless, a lot of drivers make easy errors that can result in serious engine damage and costly repairs totaling thousands of dollars. In this video, we will explore 10 common mistakes that could cost you big and provide tips on how to avoid them. Number 10. Ignoring the oil change schedule. The lubricant that keeps all the moving parts of your engine operating smoothly is oil. Thus, oil changes are essential to its health. Engine oil degrades, loses its potency, and is polluted with metal, debris, and dirt over time. Overheating, faster wear, and possible damage result from the engine's components experiencing higher friction if the oil is not changed on a regular basis. For instance, unclean oil can make the engine run hotter, which can distort crucial parts like the pistons and cylinder head. This repair is frequently costly. Depending on the make and model of your car, most manufacturers advise changing the oil every 3,000 to 7,000 miles. If oil changes are neglected for an extended period of time, the engine may become seized, which is typically more costly to replace than to keep up with. Number 9. Using the wrong type of oil. Every engine has different needs when it comes to oil type, including viscosity and occasionally extra additives to meet particular engine characteristics. For instance, synthetic oil, which works better at high temperatures and offers more reliable lubrication, can be necessary for high-performance engines or those with turbochargers. Engine resistance can result from using oil with the incorrect viscosity, such as a thicker than advised oil, which makes the engine work harder and raises the risk of overheating and early wear. On the other hand, using oil that is too thin can result in inadequate lubrication, which can cause parts to rub against one another and deteriorate quickly. The engine's overall performance and fuel economy can also be impacted by the choice of oil. The oil type is specified in each vehicle's handbook, therefore it's critical to follow those guidelines. Number 8. Ignoring overheating signs. One of the most hazardous problems with an engine is overheating. There is a very narrow temperature range in which an engine can run, and excessive heat can be extremely harmful. When the heat tolerances that the engine's internal components are intended to operate within are surpassed, things may begin to deform, crack, or shatter. Low coolant levels, a damaged thermostat, a defective radiator, or a failed water pump are common reasons for overheating. If you see steam coming from beneath the hood, smell anything burning, or see your car's temperature gauge go into the red zone, you should stop driving right away and take care of the problem. Driving while the engine is overheating might cause a blown gasket, deformed engine blocks, or even a shattered cylinder head. Number 7. Skipping regular maintenance. Oil changes are only one aspect of routine maintenance. Your engine needs care for a number of other parts as well to last a long time. Avoidable issues might arise from neglecting routine maintenance procedures like checking spark plugs, changing air filters, examining the cooling system, and keeping an eye on fluid levels. For instance, clogged air filters can limit the engine's airflow, making it work harder and use more gasoline. This may eventually cause the engine to operate less effectively, which could result in more serious problems like engine misfires or decreased acceleration. Additionally, misfires brought on by worn-out spark plugs might result in inefficient fuel combustion and a rough running engine. These seemingly minor problems have the potential to develop into more significant and expensive engine repairs if ignored. One ignored problem could eventually result in expensive engine repairs or a total breakdown. Number 6. Neglecting the timing belt. An essential part of the engine that maintains the camshaft and crankshaft in synchronization is the timing belt. In order to keep the engine's valves from clashing with the pistons, this synchronization makes sure they open and close at the appropriate moments. There could be a disastrous failure if the timing belt slips or breaks. Serious internal damage, such bent valves, shattered pistons, or a destroyed cylinder head, could result from this in interference engines. It is crucial to replace a timing belt before it breaks because depending on the make and model of your car, a belt failure might result in costly engine repairs that could range from $2,000 to $4,000. Depending on your car's specs, timing belts should be changed every 60,000 to 100,000 miles. It's crucial to follow this timetable to prevent unplanned and expensive malfunctions. Number 5. Not replacing air and fuel filters. Fuel and air filters are crucial to the engine's operation. While the fuel filter makes sure that only clean fuel is supplied to the engine, the air filter keeps dust, filth, and debris out of the engine's combustion chamber. Both filters may eventually clog, limiting fuel delivery and airflow. Engine breathing difficulties brought on by a blocked air filter can lower power and fuel economy. Poor engine efficiency, stalling, or even an inability to start at all might result from a blocked fuel filter. In severe situations, debris may enter vital engine parts such as the fuel pump or injectors, resulting in more serious harm. Although changing these filters is a reasonably priced maintenance procedure that typically costs less than $50, skipping it can lead to significant repairs. Number 4. Driving with a low fuel level. Driving with a practically empty tank is appealing, but doing so too often might damage the car's fuel system. Debris and dirt from the bottom of the fuel tank may be drawn into the fuel pump when the gasoline level is low, clogging the filter and eventually harming the fuel pump. Fuel delivery from the tank to the engine is handled by the fuel pump, which can be costly to fix if it breaks down. Furthermore, frequently running out of fuel might corrode or damage the fuel lines, which may result in fuel leaks. The cost of replacing a fuel pump can range from $1,000 to $1,500, making this an avoidable but expensive error. One easy approach to prevent these problems and make sure the fuel pump has enough fuel to function properly is to keep your fuel tank more than a quarter full. Number 3. Ignoring warning lights. The purpose of vehicle warning lights is to notify you of possible faults before they become serious ones. For example, the check engine light can signal a variety of issues, ranging from something as trivial as a loose gas cap to something more significant like a catalytic converter failure or a failed oxygen sensor. Ignoring these lights may result in more costly repairs and additional damage. For instance, a failing catalytic converter can cost $1,000 to $2,500 to fix, while a malfunctioning oxygen sensor might lower your car's fuel efficiency and increase emissions. It's critical to have your car inspected as soon as a warning light shows in order to stop minor issues from becoming more serious ones. Number 2. Excessive idling. Even while it's normal for individuals to leave their engines running while they wait in traffic or warm up their cars in the morning, doing so for extended periods of time might put undue stress on your engine. Idling is when your engine is still running but not doing anything productive, which can cause it to burn too much fuel and accumulate carbon deposits. Engine misfires and poor performance can result from these deposits clogging the fuel injectors, spark plugs, and valves. Furthermore, extended idling exacerbates engine wear, especially during colder months when the oil is thicker and less efficient in lubricating engine components. This may eventually necessitate expensive repairs like a new set of spark plugs or a failing catalytic converter. In order to save fuel and prevent needless engine wear and tear, it's a good idea to turn off the engine if you'll be sitting still for longer than a minute or two. Number 1. Not addressing fuel issues promptly. Fuel system issues such as contaminated or unclean fuel, water in the tank, or a malfunctioning fuel pump can seriously harm your engine if they are not fixed right away. Water in the fuel, for instance, might make the engine run poorly, misfire, or possibly not start at all. The engine may stall or accelerate poorly if the fuel flow is restricted by a clogged fuel filter. Inconsistent fuel distribution from a malfunctioning fuel pump may cause the engine to cut out or lose power while driving. Fuel injectors, fuel lines, or the engine itself may sustain significant damage if these problems are ignored. Fuel pump replacements can cost up to $1,000, and ignoring issues with the fuel system can result in engine failure, which would require far more expensive repairs. You may prevent these expensive repairs by routinely checking the gasoline system in your car and taking care of any problems, such as odd noises, slow acceleration, or reluctance. You may avoid these expensive errors and maintain the smooth operation of your engine for many years to come by keeping up with routine maintenance and taking proactive measures to resolve problems. If you liked our video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.